Right now, 95% of your ideal clients have no idea you exist. Not because you're bad at your job, but because you're invisible to them. And here's the worst part. You're spending all your marketing time on the wrong 5%, while your competitor is building an unbeatable advantage with the other 95. My name is Boots Beteza, and I help financial advisors build AI-powered systems that generate leads and serve clients at scale. In this video, you will learn why most advisors are completely invisible to their market, the 95-5 rule that explains where you're wasting your time, and how AI fixes the visibility problem in a way that's never been possible before. And fair warning, this might be uncomfortable, because if you're doing what most advisors do, you're invisible, and you don't even know it. Let's start with a simple question. How many people are actively shopping for a financial advisor or insurance agent right now? Like today, this week? The answer? It's only about 5%. That's it. 5 out of every 100 ideal clients are in market right now. They're Googling, asking friends, taking meetings. They're ready to buy. And here's what every other advisor does. They spend 100% of their marketing effort chasing that 5%. Cold calling, paid ads, networking events, referral requests, all fighting for the same tiny slice of people who are shopping right now. But here's a question that should make you really uncomfortable. What about the other 95%? The people who aren't shopping today but will be in the next 6 months, 12 months, 18 months? Where are they? I'll tell you exactly where they are. They're invisible to you. And you are invisible to them. Because you only shop when you're trying to sell something. And they don't want to be sold to when they're not shopping. So they tune you out. And here's where it gets worse. When they do enter the market, when they become that 5%, who do they call? The advisor they've been seeing everywhere for the last 12 months. The one whose videos keep showing in their feed, whose emails they've been reading, whose content helped them understand their own financial situation better. That advisor built mental availability. They're not just visible, they're trusted. They're the obvious choice. Meanwhile, you're still cold calling, still running Facebook ads to people who scroll right past you. Still invisible to the 95% who will buy eventually. This is the 95-5 rule. And it's why most financial advisors and insurance agents are completely invisible to their market. Now, here's the brutal truth about traditional marketing. Cold calling only reaches people when you call them. The second you hang up, you are invisible again. Paid ads only work when you're paying. Turn off the budget, you disappear. Networking events, you meet 20 people who forget you by next week. Unless they're in market right now, you made zero impact. Every single one of these tactics has the same fatal flaw. They are interruption-based. You're interrupting people who aren't ready to buy. And the second you stop interrupting, you cease to exist in their world. This is why you feel like you're on a hamster wheel. You can never stop marketing because the second you do, the leads dry up. But here's what most advisors don't understand. The best leads don't come from people who are shopping right now. They come from people who aren't shopping yet, but know exactly who to call when they are. That's mental availability. When someone enters the market, they already know you. They already trust you. They already decided you're the one they want to work with. They don't Google, they don't compare, they don't shop around, they just call you. And here's the question. How do you build that? How do you become mentally available to the 95% who aren't shopping yet? The old answer was you can't. You'd need to be everywhere constantly for months or for many, many years. You'd need to create massive amounts of content, write articles, record videos, publish consistently. And even if you could do all that, it would take hundreds of hours you do not have. So most advisors just don't. They stay invisible until now because AI changes everything about mental availability. Here's what AI makes possible that was never possible before. First, it creates always-on visibility. Your AI system is creating content while you sleep, while you're meeting with clients, while you're on vacation. It's answering questions on your social media, sending personalized emails to prospects, building relationships with the 95% who aren't ready yet. You're everywhere, not because you're working 24/7, but because your AI is. Second, it creates consistent touch points over time. Mental availability isn't built in a day. It's built through repeated exposure over months. Someone sees your video in January, gets your email in February, reads your article in March. By April, when they enter the market, you're the obvious choice because they've seen you everywhere for 4 months straight. And here's the thing, you didn't manually create all that content. Your AI system did while you were serving clients. And third, it scales infinitely. You can't be in 100 conversations at once, but your AI can. You can't send 1,000 personalized emails this week, but your AI can. It doesn't get tired, it doesn't need breaks, it just builds visibility with a 95% 24/7 forever. And here's what happens over time. Month 1, you build the system. Month 2 to 3, content starts flowing, visibility grows. Month 6, you're everywhere in your market. Month 12, you're the obvious choice for the 95% who enter the market. Meanwhile, your competitor is still cold calling, still chasing the same 5%, still invisible to everyone else. But here's what you need to understand. This doesn't happen overnight. Mental availability takes time to build, which means if you start today, you'll have visibility in 6 to 12 months. If you start 6 months from now, you will have visibility in 12 to 18 months. But your competitor who started today, they'll be 6 to 12 months ahead of you forever. You will never catch up because while you're building visibility, they're harvesting leads from the system they built months and months ago. This is exactly what happened with websites in 1999, social media in 2007, content marketing in 2016. Early adopters built unbeatable advantages, and late adopters, they're still trying to catch up. And here's your choice. Start building AI-powered visibility today and be the obvious choice in 6 to 12 months. Or stay invisible and watch your competitors become uncatchable. The 95% of your market who aren't shopping today will be shopping eventually. The only question is, will they know who you are? Alright, let's recap what we covered. First, the 95-5 rule, only 5% of your market is shopping now, but most advisors waste 100% of their effort chasing them. Second, traditional marketing keeps you invisible because it's interruption-based and stops working the second you stop paying. Third, AI creates always-on visibility that builds mental availability within 95% over time. The advisors building these systems today will be uncatchable in 6 to 12 months. Which brings me to why I created the AI Lead Gen Sprint. This is a 4-week program starting January 30th where I teach you how to build exactly what we just talked about. You get 8 recorded lessons walking you through the complete AI visibility system step by step. 8 live sessions where we build together and I answer your specific questions. Plus, 2 bonus lessons on advanced automation. And here's what makes this founding cohort different. You get lifetime access to Advisor Accelerators base tier. That means monthly training, community access forever. The investment is just $97. Next cohort, it will be $190 with limited access only. We're capping this at 100 advisors so I can give personalized attention in the live sessions. So if you want to stop being invisible and start building the AI visibility system that makes you the obvious choice, click the registration link down in the description below. It says AI Lead Gen Sprint. So now, if this video helped you understand why you've been invisible and how to fix it, do me a favor and hit the like button. Share this with another advisor or agent who's still chasing that 5%. Subscribe to this channel because we publish videos like this every week, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss them. Thank you for watching. Remember, the 95% aren't shopping today, but they will be. And when they are, make sure they know who exactly to call. See you on January 30th.